So, you just saw a presentation from Adam about Thailand and going to new places and exploring all the fun things you can do. Now, when you describe your trip to Thailand or you're telling anyone, you're going to use the future. Now, in simple terms, let's say we have a line here. In the middle, we have the present, which is right now, when everything's happening right now. If you want to talk about something that already happened, like your day yesterday, it's in the past. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to talk about something that's going to happen, we call it the future. Similar to in French, futur. So do you understand that there's a
Yes.
line?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when we talk about the future, we will usually say will or going to.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Only those two?
for simple terms, yeah, we'll stick with this today because I don't want to overwhelm you. So, all right, will, will is used to make predictions or a statement, pretty much a fact, something that's guaranteed. It will rain on Tuesday, an example. Going to is using for intentions. So, I am going to buy a house in the summer. That's an intention. It's kind of hard to tell the difference, and you can kind of use them interchangeably, but some sound better than the others, and that just comes with a lot of practice.
Okay, so I'm going to be teaching about future tense verbs.
Okay.
So you just heard from Adam who told you about Thailand and different things to do in Thailand. So what I want you to do right now is you're going to be reading this text. Now, I don't know if you've learned verbs before, but the verbs is like an action.
A little bit.
Okay. So, so in verbs there's will. I will be going to Thailand. Will is the verb. You're talking about something that is going in the future, something that's going to happen. Or you could say I am going to be a sister. Be sister soon. You're going to. So what I want you to do is I want you to read this text and highlight what you think are verbs anywhere in here. So yeah, go to the highlighter and just highlight what you think is going to be a verb.
Finish.
So you did very well. You picked the verb, so I don't know, lesson before it worked. Okay. So So what I want you to do is now underline the ones that you think are in the future tense. Saying something will happen or I'm going to. That's what I think you should really be looking at.
Okay.
This one, I don't think is it. Very good, you're doing very well. Okay. I think you learned your lesson very well.
Okay, so as you remember what Catherine was explaining to you before about the future verbs, I'm going to give you a worksheet now using will and going to.
Okay.
Remember that will is the best way to make a prediction or a statement of facts, and going to is the best use for intentions. So using the rules that Catherine taught you before on the board and using this worksheet, I'm going to give you this one as well, and take your time on it, don't worry.
Okay.
I'm sure you know everything, and fill it in. If you have any questions along the way, let me know. I'm going to be right here. Oh, you have a pen.
Is this one okay?
Yeah, for sure. Very good.
I done. Yeah.
Look it up. Number 10.
Number 10.
Yes, by the summer, my deck will be painted.
Okay.
So you have
How
written-
come?
Well, because if you were going to paint your deck, it wouldn't be put in the past tense, in the future reference. So since it's in the future here, you will put will.
Okay.
Danielle will be a grandmother. Does that sound right to you? Say it to yourself out loud.
Danielle will be grandmother.
Okay.
I don't know.
Now I want you to try saying it the other way. With going
Danielle.
to.
is going to be a grandmother.
Right.
Okay,
So that makes,
it sounds better.
absolutely. So number 3 and 10 were the only ones you got wrong, but right away you were able to identify your mistakes, which is great. So just quickly make your 2 corrections, and then we'll go on to the next activity. Perfect. So for the next activity, what we're going to do is, now using what you have learned so far, we are going to construct a list of things that you're going to pack on your trip to Thailand using future verbs.
Okay,
So for an example, I'm going to bring my sunscreen because it is going to be sunny and I don't want to be burned.
okay,
Okay, so, you know, your sunscreen, sunglasses, clothes of course, swimsuit, whatever it is. Just make a small list, maybe 5, 6 examples.
okay.
Very good. Do you have any questions?
Not yet.
Okay. Maybe be
One
more
more?
specific on stuff.
Okay.
If you were in Thailand, what would you like to buy? What would you like to spend your money on?
Bracelets.
Sure. Just about 2 more.
2 more? Um,
Do you like music?
yes,
So maybe it would be important to pack your iPod.
very.
Okay.
5.
So now I'm going to quickly read them out to you, and we're going to see if we agree that they are well written. Okay?
Okay.
So when I go to Thailand, I will bring my swimsuit so I can go in the ocean. Does it sound good to you?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me. When I leave, I will bring a sweater if it gets cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so for number 3, you wrote, I will be going to bring money to buy bracelets, so that doesn't make sense. So one way that you could write it is, I will bring money to buy bracelets, because it's in like,
A statement?
exactly, you're right away saying like, I'm going to bring money, I plan on spending money, you are getting those bracelets. Or you could write, I am going to bring money to buy bracelets, because what you wrote is, I will be going to. When you combine the two of them together, the will and going to, it just grammatically doesn't make sense. So a way to correct that, if you weren't going to write I will, you could say I am going to bring money to buy bracelets. So whether you say I will bring money to buy bracelets, or I am going to bring money to buy bracelets,
But I can't use both,
no, not at the same time, no.
not in this case.
Exactly.
Okay.